Yeah, this is really significant. It's now the world's largest passenger jet operating on the world's longest route. Qantas has a history of driving the innovation of having these very long sectors. And we think this is a 10% growth in capacity to Dallas. It's a route we only started in 2011. We've more than doubled the size of the route in that space of time. It allows us to fly into American Airlines' big hub and connect to over 50 destinations. And we're seeing this as a great success for the Qantas Group, really doing well, and a future opportunity for us to grow it even further.
What's the North American market like at the moment? Of course, we're seeing the US economy recover quite strongly compared to the rest of the world, but we've had impediments, I guess, with the higher Australian dollar, and Australia, I guess, hasn't been as an attractive option for inbound visitors.
Yes, what we're seeing now is actually really good growth on the market. We have recently grown our Melbourne LA service from 10 to 13 services, from 7 to 10 services a week. We've also looked at growing into the Canadian market now with a Vancouver operation, because as the Aussie dollar has weakened, it's created a huge opportunity for Americans to come here. And we know that Australia is one of the top destinations Americans want to come to. We've also seen the business market actually growing quite considerably, and we're seeing really good growth of the resource sector and really good growth in the corporate market that's encouraging us to add more capacity.
Okay, the Aussie dollar, you mentioned it's pulling back. We're down to about 87 US cents. Where do you want to see it?
We'd like to see it lower. It's actually, a lower Aussie dollar is actually good for Qantas. One, it encourages less foreign carriers to operate in here. It closes the competitive disadvantage we have in cost base against those competitive carriers, and encourages more Australians to stay at home, which, because we have 65% of the Australian market, it means that we get a disproportionate benefit out of that. And we are seeing that already in our international business. Qantas International for the last 5 months has seen positive yields, and we think going forward it'll continue to see positive yields as the currency weakens.
Of course, you announced your results just a couple of weeks ago, and it was pretty ugly with that $2.8 billion loss. You said that you're confident you can turn a profit in the first half of the current fiscal year that we're in. What could derail that, though?
Oh, we're still very confident of that position, and we wouldn't have made an outlook. That was the first time in a number of years we've given an outlook statement. We did that because we believe the transformation of Qantas is working. We're going to deliver over $600 million in benefits this year, which will have a big impact on our bottom line. And as I said, we are seeing a positive environment for the first time in a long while. Less capacity international, less capacity domestically, which has given us confidence that we'll see an improvement in our yield performance. We are very well hedged on fuel and on currency. So even with the currency coming down, we're protected in the short term against that. So we still remain very confident of meeting a profit in the half year.
Big write-down on the fleet, of course, was one thing that you announced, some job losses over the last 12 months or so. In terms of the restructure, is that now all over and done with?
It is. We said the 5,000 job losses were it. We believe that delivers a $2 billion transformation program with a load of other initiatives. We're on track to do that, and that will turn the business back into good profits. We also said that very clearly that for us it's very important we implement that transformation. So we are continuing with it, and we are delivering on it.